Alright, in this video I want to break down exactly how I send 143,804 cold DMs every single month using just my YouTube channel. Okay, while everyone is bragging about how they send 30,000, 60,000, 100,000 DMs on Instagram to cold prospects, spending hours in their DMs like I used to, struggling to close like I used to, having to manage their massive VA team like I used to, and charging low prices because they're automatically positioning themselves as lower status than their prospects, and competing with thousands of agencies sending thousands of cold DMs every single day, because right now on YouTube, sending massive amounts of cold DMs is blowing up for some reason. People really seem to care about it. People are implementing because it's really freaking easy with software. And guess what? There's insane competition. Okay. While everybody's doing that, I'm completely blowing these people out of the water by reaching more people just here on YouTube. Okay. While spending 1 hour a day on marketing, charging higher ticket, closing with ease because these people actually trust me before they hop on the call. Okay. I'm not just some random kid in their DMs. And while having higher profit margins because I don't have to pay out a team of VAs, a team of appointment setters, or a team of closers because I'm booking insane amounts of calls and they're not showing up and they're not closing and I have to be really freaking good at closing to close them. No, I can afford to book less calls, but I close more of these calls and I close more of these calls for more money. Okay, in this video I want to break down my exact strategy, why it works, and the exact numbers behind what I'm doing and where this number actually comes from. Okay, because it's not just taken out of my ass. All right, numbers in the last 28 days actually, my channel got about 6,300 views. Okay, here are the views, here are the watch time hours, subscribers. As you can see, it is an insane amount more than usual than what I got in the previous 28 days. What did I change? I literally started posting more and I started using a process that I'm going to show you later on in this video and that I talk about on my channel repeatedly in extensive detail. In terms of how many people my channel actually reached in the last 28 days, in the last 28 days my channel has reached this number of people, which is where this channel comes from, which is where the title of this video comes from. Okay, I uploaded about 17 videos in the last 28 days, or the last 30 days even. I got about 6,300 views, and these are my impressions, okay, as you can see by the title. Now, you may already realize that these numbers are absolutely insane, and that trying to get similar numbers using cold DMs would be absolutely impossible, but let me actually break down the math for you. Okay, if I wanted to get similar reach using cold DMs, this is actually old data before my stats updated, because my stats are going absolutely crazy right now. But even with 121k, you'd be sending 4k DMs a day. With 150k, which is about where it is right now, I can show you guys in a second. By 30, that's 5k DMs every single day that you have to be sending to get these amount of impressions. Simply unsustainable. Okay, and even if we take the views count, that's already, what, 200 DMs a day? More than 200 DMs a day, including weekends, which mostly you're not working weekends, so it's probably closer to like 300 DMs a day. And guess what? These views, they aren't just people that don't even see my message, okay? These are people who saw my message, saw my video, actually clicked on it, saw my face, saw me speak to a camera. It's literally as if I sent 6,300 looms to prospects, okay? That is the power of YouTube. And the goal of this video is to show you that power even more, and by the end of this video, convince you that you should quit sending your cold DMs, however many you're sending right now, however well it may be working according to you, because I thought my system was working pretty freaking well. And my goal is to convince you that you should quit and transition to a creator business instead, because that will give you way more leverage and help you make a lot more money in this online space. Okay, what the creator business is basically you make content to get attention, kind of like I'm doing now, okay, on YouTube. You present an offer to these people. After you present the offer, you make a lot of money because these people already trust you. You've built up an audience. They want to work with you because they like you. If you appear one day in somebody's DMs and you have an absolute grand slam offer, like impossible to say no to, people will not give a shit because they get hit with these offers every single day. And guess what? They won't give a shit. They'll click on YouTube, they'll watch one of my videos, and they'll buy from me. My goal for this video is to get you to that same position to where you are actually the creator. You're actually the person that your prospects are learning from. They see you as the authority, and they're willing to pay you a lot of money to work with you, rather than some random kid in their DMs that they do not care about and that they're never going to pay substantial money to. But for now, let's just say that you completely ignore what I said so far, and you're like, okay, no, I mean, this is cool and whatever, but I'm still going to send cold DMs. And you continue spending hours in your DMs, having to manage your massive VA team and charging low prices. Okay, what you do not understand is that even if you go through all that pain and you somehow get someone on a call with you, okay, which is a pain in and of itself, they will not close. Okay, I can guarantee you, unless you're doing small setup fees, unless you're working for free, unless you're completely discounting yourself for what you're worth, they won't close. Okay, why? Two reasons. Okay, the reason one is status, reason two is emotion. We're going to cover them both. Okay, first of all, status, right? What you need to understand is that people are status driven creatures. Okay, no matter who the hell you take, we're all status driven. It's baked into us, it's baked into our psychology. Okay, there's not a single person in this world that doesn't care about status. Okay, the only thing that changes is the type of status that people want. Let me get my pen. Okay, Lex Friedman, his status isn't driving fancy cars. His status is knowing a lot in the realm of AI, future, just becoming great thinkers, speaking to awesome people. That gives them status in the world of, I guess you could call them nerds. Okay. It's just a random photo I took from Google. This is a digital entrepreneur. What does he care about? He probably cares about status in terms of having Apple phones, maybe driving a Lamborghini. That's the sort of status he cares about. Okay, teenagers, they want status in their peer group. They want, appear cool, be funny, whatever the hell teenagers want nowadays. I'm obviously a teenager, but this is a slightly younger group of people. What the bottom line is that people want status no matter what. Okay, and what the takeaway is that in order for people to buy from you, they need to associate you with higher status. Okay, you need to have higher status than they do in the field that you're promising them the transformation in. This is what the people sending code out do not understand, and this is the missing link. Okay, for example, I gotta have a better YouTube than you that's making me more money, that's getting me more eyeballs and attention if I'm promising you YouTube growth. Okay, my clients and I gotta be making more money than you if I'm promising to scale your biz. Okay, this is one of my clients, 21K per month in 30 days, by the way, from completely zero. You can go to my Instagram, you can click here, and you can scroll through all my results if you want. More coming soon. Okay. And if I'm promising a better lifestyle, I gotta have a better lifestyle than you. Okay, this is actually one of our clients. His lifestyle is pretty dang good. One of the main selling points of his offer is the lifestyle, and guess what? It works. Why? Because he has the lifestyle himself. Okay, this is the missing link. If you're not appearing as higher status, you won't get the sale. You won't get the client. Or if you do, they won't care about you and they'll only pay you $200 max. Okay, DMs automatically position you as low status in your prospect's eyes. Okay, the game is over from the very beginning when you send DMs. Okay, they instantly have the frame and you're basically done. Okay, they are never going to pay you thousands of dollars for your solution. Okay, because they automatically see themselves as better than you because you're the one in their DMs trying to get their money. Okay, they're not the ones coming to you, you're coming to them, right? They have the frame, they have the authority, they have the status. Okay, you do not, right? Can you imagine Iman sending you a DM? Of course you freaking can't. He's too high status. You're the one that's sending Iman DMs, right? And guess what? That is why you pay him the big bucks, right? The way you come across as high status is if your prospects come to you, they should say come to you, to get their problem solved, okay? You have the frame, they see you as someone higher status, and the dynamic is completely different, all right? Immediately, they are someone who is learning from you, kind of like this video, okay? And you're not someone begging for their money in your DMs, okay? This second model doesn't work anymore. 2 is emotion, right? People buy on emotion, okay? This is Zig Ziglar, one of the greatest salesmen of our time. I'm pretty sure he's dead now, but he used to be a pretty great salesman. He has a really good book, Secrets of Closing the Sale. Amazing sales book, okay? And what he said is that people do not buy for logical reasons, they buy for emotional reasons, okay? And I 100% agree, all right? Bottom line is, without emotion, you never get the sale, all right? So what we need is we need freaking emotion to get the sale, okay? Someone isn't emotionally invested, you can't get them to pay you any money whatsoever, or even listen to you for that matter. That is why closing rates on outbound campaigns are painfully low, okay? It's because the people you are hopping on calls with do not care. No matter how hard you set people coming through from cold traffic, they will not freaking care. You need to be insane at closing. You need to be really freaking good at, 1, objection handling, 2, actually, your pre-call sequence is trying to build as much of that emotion up as possible. But even, like, if you're insanely good at that, 1 call isn't really enough, okay? And, when your primarily channel of getting DMs or getting clients is through DM, how do you expect to spark emotion through text and through DMs? Impossible. And all you rely on is just 1 sales call. And taking someone from 0 to paying you 3K plus on 1 sales call may have worked in 2015, but it's not going to work now. People hop on too many calls. People get pitched too many times for them to be able to just have 1 call with you and then pay you thousands of dollars. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so how the hell do you actually spark this emotion? That is what we're talking about here. Okay, the way that you spark this emotion is through video content. Okay, video is superior to anything else. Okay, clearly. I mean, audio, yes, voice notes will help if you send out voice notes. If you hop on sales calls on the phone, that will help than just trying to close through DMs. Okay, but video is always going to be more powerful. Okay, because it engages the auditory, people listen to you, and engages the visual, people get to see you, how you move, how you behave, how you speak. Or how you speak is more auditory, but you get the point. Okay, you're seeing me right now. You're building a deeper connection with me than if I didn't have my face cam on. Okay, a hell of a deeper connection. Right, and that is powerful. And it shocks me how more people haven't realized this yet and are still operating without any sort of video in their sales process. Okay, and I mean, even if you have 1 video, that's better than having none, obviously. But right now, it's not even enough to just have 1 VSL that you send before the call. It helps, not really enough to get you to where you most likely want to go, unless you're fine with staying at 5K per month. Okay, you need a whole ecosystem of content around your product, kind of like I have. And that's exactly what we're building for our clients. Because what happens then is you go from being in the cold DM flywheel of slavery, okay, where you're sending cold DMs, you attract shitty clients because only people who are poor and desperate respond to your pitches. You have to lower your prices. You get shitty client results because there's absolutely no emotional investment and you're going after shitty clients in the first place, which means you have no case studies, no cash flow, no financial stability for the future because you have to keep going and sending cold DMs and keep grinding, okay? You're not really building anything. You have no time, you have no freedom, and you're completely burnt out. Okay, this is exactly what happened to me. What happens is you can go from there to what we want, which is where you're posting YouTube content, which is an evergreen trigger that's going to compound, that's going to allow you to actually build up a brand, okay? That's going to grow over time and give you financial freedom for decades to come, okay? It allows you to attract high quality clients because people are coming to you and they're learning from you, okay? Rather than you begging them for their money. It allows you to raise your prices because people want to work with you, right? Keyword, you're not begging them to work with you. They want to work with you. Completely different dynamic, like we talked about when we talked about status. And you get them amazing results because they're very great clients. Clients who are on YouTube who are looking for solutions to their problems, they're usually the best clients. And they're willing to pay you a lot because they're actively searching for the problem. Okay, so you get insane case studies, you get good cash flow, you get financial stability for the future, time, freedom, and you have passion for what you do. Because you're not, begging some random coach who you don't even care about, or whoever you're targeting. You're not begging some random prospect who you don't care about in your DMs to pay you money. Instead, you're making content, talking about what you truly believe in, how you truly can help someone, what you truly believe is the best way to get people from point A to point B. And people raise their hands and tell you that they're in. Okay? Because you used this mechanism rather than this mechanism for the two reasons we talked about before. Emotion, YouTube content, video, emotion. Status, people are coming to you instead of you going out and chasing them. And through doing that, just last month, I was able to reach about 144,000 people. Okay, that is all I did. No cold DMs were sent, all was done through YouTube. And I reached that many people. And for the reasons that I showed you before, this is way more preferable and made me a lot more money than I would have otherwise if I reached the same amount of people through cold DMs, like everyone else is preaching. So I hope this video convinced you to actually transition into a creator business where you create content around your product or service and then people end up buying. If that convinced you and you want help from a team that's done this multiple times before, that's gotten crazy results for clients, you can once again check my Instagram if you want to learn more about our results. But if you want to learn from a team that's done this many times before, that knows exactly how to do it, that's doing it for themselves and not sugarcoating it like everyone else is doing it, you can book in a call. We can talk about how that would look like. Would love to see if it makes sense for you to build a creator business. Okay, would love to speak to you. If not, no worries, keep enjoying the content. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.